855-400-7282 opens up the microphone to all those out there who feel they have something important to say on my birthday. Gary on WLQR Radio. Welcome to the Savage Nation.
First of all, Dr. Savage, I want to give you a gift that no one else can give you. It's called knowledge. I'm going to give you a gift, and I'm going to tell your whole audience, based on fact, history, and astrology, why Barack Obama's downfall will start in 2015, and then we can get to your birthday. Let's start.
Well, first of all, Gary, you're a numerologist, I understand?
Correct.
Are you the old numerologist who used to call the show?
I'm the one who predicted Fukushima on your show.
Wait, I'm sorry, you predicted what, please?
Fukushima.
Fukushima. What else did you predict in the past that would give you some credibility for my audience?
Okay, I predicted the past two NBA final matchups. I predicted the economic downfall in 2008. So just a few of them. I predicted gold would crash in 2013.
Did you ever predict? Hold on, Gary, before we go on, did you ever call the show, I think you did, and make any predictions about my future that turned out to be true or false?
Yes, I did. I said, number one, you'd be removed from the radio, and number two, you'd have a much larger audience in 2014. And the reason I said 2014, Dr. Savage, is because you are born in 1942, the year of the horse, and 2014 is the year of the horse. It's all
really?
about. Keep going.
So okay, let's stick to me for a minute. It's more interesting than Obama. What do you predict is ahead for me in the year 2014?
I think this is going to be one of the best years of your life.
Well, it should. It's about time. I can't take any more turmoil. I mean, don't I deserve one good year in my life?
Turmoil, all the turmoil is gone. Like, for instance, everything in life is based on yin-yang. So let's go a little bit into astrology. You were born in year of the horse. Your enemy is the year of the rat. The Democratic Party formed 1828, the year of the rat.
Now you got my attention.
Al Gore, born in the year of the rat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've burrowed their way into every aspect of our society. Very interesting. So what, I was born to fight the rat?
You are born in the year of the horse. The horse enemy is the rat. You will always confront the rat. For people who don't understand politics, I'll go into sports. Shaquille O'Neal was a rat. Kobe Bryant was a horse. They didn't like each other. It's that simple. Scott Norwood, born in the year of the rat, missed a field goal that cost the New York Giants the Super Bowl in 1990, year of the horse. I can go on and on.
This is good. So far, you're very good on the radio. Where are you calling from? I know your station identification, but which city are you in?
I'm in Toledo right now, but I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. My name is Garrett Guy.
You're a numerologist, though, correct?
Correct. But let me just give one more fact so people can understand where I'm coming from. The Crimea was given to Ukraine in 1954, the year of the horse. 2014, the year of the horse, Russia takes it back.
Wow. Gary, do you feel that the numerology that you use can make some predictions about world events?
Of course they can.
Would you like to do so on my show when we come back?
100%, sir.
See, I feel that this call, which came out of the blue, is as interesting as any that I could possibly have done myself. To be frank with you, I have great news, great sound, but when a call like this comes in right off the bat, over the transom on a Monday, and if I were driving in a car or sitting in an office and listening, I'd have to come back after the break to at least hear what you're going to predict, and I will be right back with Gary the Numerologist on the Savage Nation. Join. And now back to Gary from WLQR. Gary, just for my audience, since they're interested right now, can you please make a generic prediction of my future?
I believe that starting right now, you can have a lot of change in your life. You're going to start traveling more. I know you don't like traveling, but you've done quite a bit of it in your life. So you're going to do a lot more. And also expect just a lot of changing circumstances. You might even move wherever you're living at. That might even change.
Wow. Holy God. And here I am so, in my mind, stabilized. What about, I hate to get into this because the times I've had my palm read by American Indians, they said things when I was young that turned out to be true, like lifelines. You don't do lifeline stuff, do you?
My wife does that.
Is she around?
She can't do it through the radio.
Oh, so she does palms, you do numbers. So what do my numbers tell you, though?
Well, Basically, you are born on the 31st. That means you're an extremely hardworking individual. As a matter of fact, most people who are born on the 4th, 13th, 31st, or who are 4 life paths in total, like Barry Goldwater, they're very conservative. So basically, you can look at people's numbers and usually tell if they're very conservative or very liberal just based on their numbers. Example, Barack Obama. Barack Obama was elected in 2008, the year of the rat. The Democratic Party was founded 1828, year of the rat. So you can see how his administration is. Bunch of lies.
Gary, aren't you the guy who would do numerology such as numbers? You'd say, you'd pick a date and you'd go like 3/31/2014, Tabadu over equals 11. Didn't you used to do that on the show?
Correct. I can do it right now.
Go ahead, do it now. But I don't know what you were doing. It was something about everything adds up to 11 or something.
Okay, I can do that for you. Would you like me to go in world history or presidents for you?
Anything you want.
Let's start with world history. The Versailles Treaty was signed on 11/11 at exactly 11 o'clock. 9/11 happened on 11. The first plane to hit the World Trade Center was Flight 11. The World Trade Center side by side looked like an 11. New York is the 11th state in the Union. New York, 11 letters. Barack Obama, born 8/4/1961, 8/4/1961, adds up to 29. 2 and 9 is 11. Signed Obamacare on an 11th day, and that's exactly why it's going to fail.
Unbelievable. So does America survive this regime or not?
I'm going to tell you the truth, Dr. Savage. We're going to be in a lot of pain next year. And I want to, unlike most of the people in my profession, I want to give people a historic example. I don't want you to believe me. Look back at history. Barack Obama is born in 1961, the year of the ox. Just like your enemy is the rat, his enemy is the goat. Now let's go through history. Napoleon was born in the year of the ox. His downfall started in 1811 when he planned an invasion of Russia. That was it for him. Another guy in history by the name of Adolf Hitler, born 1889, year of the ox. His downfall started in 1943 when he lost Stalingrad, when he lost Kursk. By the way, both those dates he started those attacks. Like, for instance, Kursk was started on 7/5/1943, added up to 29, 29 is 11.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I believe you. Gary, stay with me. I'm enjoying this. I think my listeners might as well. I'll be right back on the Savage Nation. Let's go to the numerologist, Gary, for one last taste. Gary, one last appearance on the show. What's America's future from your numerological point of view?
Well, just to finish my point from last time, Obama's born in the year of the ox, and next year is 2015, the year of the goat, which is his enemy sign. The stock market took its biggest dives in 1907, and I believe it was 1931. Those are both born goat years. So
well, not 1931. The stock market crashed in 1929.
In 1929, but it went down by its biggest percentage in 1907, 1931. I know this stuff.
Okay. So you predict what, an economic collapse in the year 2015?
Starting this year, gets extenuated in 2015. Barack Obama will take the blame for it, and that's because he's born in the year. Let me just tell people out there, everyone who hates Obama, the universe is set up like this. Every 12 years, your bad cycle comes. And I can put this out with Saddam Hussein. He was born...
Wait. Let's forget it. So let's go back to gold for a minute. Then you'd suggest to buy gold now, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would suggest to buy gold right now. And just so everyone knows, my name is Gary the Numbers Guy. I was the only one last year when every one of these frauds said gold was going to 2,000. I said it was going below 1,300. And it's the fact because I said it on Twitter. Numerology Now.
Okay, so you predict gold's going to jump again. Good. Well, one of my best sponsors is Swiss America, and I'm very, very proud of that. Maybe it's a good time to jump back in. But what about America? That's what I'm concerned about. Will we survive the criminal gang called the DNC? Because to me, the DNC is a criminal operation. Do we survive them?
Only a criminal operation. I want to show you how in-depth there are criminals because their criminal agenda goes out to the media. You always call it LSMSBC, whatever you want to say. They're on drugs. No, they're part of the Democratic Party because they were founded in 1996, the year of the rat. You start seeing Obama left in 2008, the year of the rat. The Democratic Party founded in 1828, year of the rat. They're using numerology and astrology. It's hidden in plain sight. No one's paying attention.
Okay, but you're not answering the question. Does America, in your numerological analysis, survive?
Yes.
When? When do we see a resurgence of belief in this country and a leadership we can believe in? When do the people again wake up in the morning and say, thank God the criminals are gone? When?
Well, the criminals will never be gone. You know that as well as me.
No, I know. It's embedded in the American fiber. I get that. But we've had such individuals in the past, but they were countered by those who love the country. When do we ever get a patriotic administration again?
One of the best individuals we had was John F. Kennedy. He signed Executive Order 11110, notice the 211s on 6/4/1963, 6/4/1963 after the 29th, 29/11. He was killed because of it. So whenever someone stands up to the criminals, they get shot. Same thing happened with Lincoln. They have a lot in common, JFK and Lincoln, because they were both born in snake years. Let's talk a lot about people who were born in your year, Dr. Savage. The year of the horse. You know what they are? They're revolutionaries. Lenin was born 1870, the year of the horse. He started the Russian Revolution. Boris Yeltsin, born in the year of the horse, was standing on top of tanks. Nelson Mandela, born 1918, year of the horse. Guess what? He was a revolutionary too. And you're
Gary, let me ask you something. Gary, I've been fighting within myself over the last several months, saying, what did God give me all of these extra years for? Today is my birthday. And I ask, really, I never thought I'd live this long to begin with, given certain circumstances in my life. But here I am with extra years. Do you think I am fated for politics?
If you do, I will help and support you in any way I can. But
I don't know. I mean, I've always said I'll never go into that dirty business. And many people are bailing out of politics to get into my field because they know they have a larger influence in radio than they do, working inside the system where you can't get very much done. And I don't think I have the temperament to become a politician. But I'm asking you from the point of view of predictability and the numerology, you don't see anything in that?
As a matter of fact, here's the problem, Dr. Savage. You couldn't run in 2016 because that's not your good energy. See, the thing is, there's a little cheat sheet in life. If you know when your energy is good, then you run, and you know when your energy is bad, you crawl up under a rug and you sit there for a year. The point of the matter is, I don't see something for you in 2016, but say it's a year like 2020, that's a whole different deal. Right now, you have a great influence. Your job, you're born in 1942. 1942 adds up to 16, 1 and 6 is 7. 7 is the geniuses in life. 7 is the one who teaches, the one who educates. And that's basically what's going on. You have this audience so you can educate other people. And the fact of the matter is you're born in 1942, year of the horse. You're stubborn. You're as stubborn as can be, and that's a great thing because you have not allowed other people to influence you, and you know that's true.
I won't argue with that. I'll be stubborn about that and say you're right. Oh, my God. Do you hear the thunder? There's a thunder coming through the microphone. We're on the West Coast right now. Neil, is it translating into the mic? Well, Gary, thank you very much. I really appreciate you being with us on my birthday. And